Fellow Africans, we are between the rock and the hard place. The continent and the world has been victimized by a virus we now know as Corona or COVID-19. Words that weren't familiar to us are now dancing on the tongues of everyone, the sophisticated and the unsophisticated. The continent of Africa is shut down from Cape Town in South Africa to Tunis in Tunisia, shut down from Addis Ababa in Ethiopia to Dhaka in Senegal, shut down in Nairobi, Kenya to Kinshasa in Zaire, shut down in Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso to Nouakchott in Mauritania. Africa is shut down. Shut down that our young boys and girls can no longer go to school. Shut down that our planes can no longer fly to distant lands. Shut down that she is in the valley of the shadow of death. But this mother continent has demonstrated not once, not twice, that she can survive calamities. Is it not true that we survived slavery? Is it not true that we survived colonization? Is it not true that we survived neocolonialism? Is it not true that we went through Ebola? Is it not true that smallpox visited us? Is it not true that we are survivors? We will survive again. If we work together, we will survive because we are survivors. We have our young men and women, our trained professionals in the forefront, doing what they can and must in order to liberate the continent from the clutches of Corona. They will succeed. But we too have a duty to obey the diktats that are being issued to us that appear to compromise our liberties, but they are necessary for better days and necessary for our personal good. This continent now has a time to reflect, to ask ourselves fundamental questions. Those who have the honor and privilege of serving this continent as politicians must now ask, what do we do to our health sector now and for the future? Must we not, in the coming days, ensure that we allocate resources to our hospitals, allocate resources to our research scientists, allocate resources where resources will be used for the general good for this generation and generations yet to be born. Fellow Africans, we live in times when lies go round the world 7 times before truth rises from our bed. These are times when we must exercise discretion. We must give meaning to the words of James Russell Lowell when he said, truth forever on the scaffold, wrong forever on the throne. But that scaffold sways the future, and behind the dim unknowns in the shadow lieth God, or standeth God watching over his own. We are not alone, but we must also do what we can and must. Africa must now pull herself by her bootstraps. Africa must use this opportunity to prepare herself, because history has demonstrated not once, not twice, that it is only those who buy the lottery ticket who win. Africa must now prepare herself to ensure that she can survive, that our economy can thrive, that our people can survive. We can do it. We must do it. It is our young men and women who are the backbone of this continent. So I look forward to the day, wherever we are, in Niamey, in Niger, in Bamako, in Mali, in Banjul, in the Gambia, or in in Luanda in Angola, or Libreville in Gabon, or wherever we are in Benin or in South Sudan, the time is now for us to make a solemn vow that post-corona we will do things differently. That post-corona will be more compassionate. That post-corona will only do that which is good and right. That post-corona we will have new thinking. That post-corona we will have a new African man and a new African woman whose only claim to fame will be to do that which is good and right. We can and must do it for the sake of Mother Africa.